It's time to win the Super Bowl. Let's get hyped. Look at all those wins in a row. One more and we get 5,000 training. Hopefully this guy's team's not too try hard. He's probably going to be super good and I'll get cheesed.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
We kind of wanted to be on defense first. Okay, we gotta come out and get a score.
Ground, this is Saquon Barkley, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. That was 2nd down throw for Vick. Over the middle, that's complete to Clark. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Vick operating on first down. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
Let's go! Let's go!
20, 10, and into the end zone.
That's what we like to see.
Pittsburgh. Ricky Williams, 54
yards.
And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And it's up and good. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
We got to get a turnover.
The first carry now for Ricky Williams. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Hey, let's go!
On 2nd down, Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
A 2nd down throw for Vick. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
What? How is that a first
nice
down?
pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Vick goes play action. Looking deep for Julio. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 3rd down, Vick out of the gun. That's
incomplete,
but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Chiefs did
The
bad.
crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
It's a play fake. Now Vick.
Oh, that would have been nice.
It's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Steps away to his left. Going for it.
Go.
The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Not only was the call spot
And
on,
we held him.
how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So, yes, it's
We
only
need
3,
another
but at least they're able to
touchdown.
answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very
Can't even get a
positive
kick
for them.
return.
Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if you guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team.
Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Lawrence Taylor coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
2nd down, Vick. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, Vick. forced out to his left. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
That was dumb. Why did I do that? Why did I throw it in front?
They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I really need this win.
Vic on 2nd down. Steps away.
We dropped it. Let's go.
There, a nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I got to stop him here.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
The interception would be big. What is he doing?
Off the play fake, Vic. Man open, it's Moss complete.
Did he do that in between everyone?
15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
I'm cheesed. I'm cheesed.
They'll hand it off now. Williams.
Nice. Oh, my Lord.
Ricky Williams, a 12-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
I should have punted.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I'm not going to get to return it ever. This is so dumb.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. A first down throw coming for Vic. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Lawrence Taylor leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And the pressure gets to him again.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
I don't know how you can get instant pressure like that.
After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Vic.
What is he doing?
That goes back at the 8-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for
I'm just going to keep getting sacked over and over.
Me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Taken right around the 44.
Nice.
Good blocking there.
Oh, I'm so done.
It'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And past the 30 down to about the 27. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
I think when people start talking about the greatest Ravens of all time, Ray Lewis's name comes up pretty fast, doesn't it? Tackles like that, just the tip of the iceberg when you start to talk about his talents.
He was their second pick after the move to Baltimore. What was that, 96?
Yeah, 1996. Jonathan Ogden was the first.
And Ray Lewis also two-time Super Bowl champion and the MVP.
What are you?
For the touchdown.
I'm done. I'm done.
27 yards.
It really gets tipped up to him. Are you serious?
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket.
I knew exactly what he's doing.
I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he
could see what he was doing, stop the play, and it bounces up to his receiver for a
those great
touchdown.
legs, when necessary, they help get him out of trouble.
Brian Saxton point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get
what am I supposed to do?
Flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw, Vick. Buying time to his left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still...
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm getting cheese.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Should have had an interception and it was a touchdown.
Right at the 30 here. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That's crazy.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team.
He's just going to get cheesed or he'll return it all the way.
Two remaining here before we get to halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They will indeed go for it. Vick.
Okay.
And this is incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. But I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these
5,000 training I'm not going to get now.
Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Let's go.
Well, when he feels the pressure, naturally he likes going to his left, as most left-handed quarterbacks do. But this time he tries to
barely got anywhere.
Run, and it's going to wind up getting intercepted.
So here's Vick following the interception, being chased out left. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
We got to get some points before half.
The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. 1st down, Vick.
Nice.
But he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Justin Houston in there to bring him down for a loss loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Like one more play.
The Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17. Here's Michael Vick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. This will be the final play of the half. Vick steps away to his left. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's going to be knocked away and
I'm so cheesed. I'm so cheesed.
We'll jump over halftime. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game.
This guy gets lucky off that touchdown. If not, I'm only down 3.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this 3rd quarter.
I'm going to need a turnover. If he scores again, it's pretty much over.
We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do
They
that
just
again.
hold the blocks forever.
What do you think?
Because that's what wide receivers do.
Not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
He's running clock already.
Really benefit your team right now.
And I can't stop his stupid runs.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be corralled out of
Oh, my
down to the 45. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead.
Nobody is
Give it to the
stopping
backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
He's in the pass now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll try to throw it here. Vick forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They could never contain him back in the day. Remember 2006 when he set the single-season record with over 1,000 rushing yards. Vick on 3rd and 2. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. The busy night continues for Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
He's just running it all over the place.
Yards, and it moves the sticks. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Try hard.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense can make it.
How does he always go forward every time?
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead.
The 3rd quarter, I think it's about to score.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to get it running right, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Vic, 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Bryant's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
I don't even have on Patriots jerseys. I got on Steelers jerseys.
When they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Vic. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years, our teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the...
And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Justin Houston in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now here's Vic, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that is incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And as a result, possession switches hands. And here now the offense heading back out there. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, well, they've got 95% chance.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They run it again with Williams. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that. I
think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a pitch out to Williams. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The tackle there by Richard Sherman. Well, they're going to throw it here with Vick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Well, that was disappointing. Took a massive L in the Super Bowl. That's what we like to see. Yeah, I think it's time to end the stream. I'm too cheeks to be playing Madden.